In Greek mythology, Eos is the goddess of the dawn. Known for her radiant beauty and golden wings, she is the one who brings the first light of day, chasing away the darkness of night. She is the daughter of the Titans Hyperion and Theia, making her the sister of Helios, the god of the sun, and Selene, the goddess of the moon. Together, these three celestial deities represent the natural cycle of light and darkness, their eternal dance shaping the rhythm of life itself. Eos is often depicted as a winged goddess with flowing robes and a crown of light. She embodies the soft and gentle beauty of dawn, her presence illuminating the skies with shades of pink, gold, and orange. Poets and artists have long been captivated by her ethereal charm, often referring to her as rosy-fingered or golden-armed. Eos's daily journey begins at the break of dawn when she opens the gates of heaven to allow her brother Helios to drive his sun chariot across the sky. This act is not just symbolic, it is essential to the cycle of day and night, as Eos's light prepares the world for the brilliance of the sun. But Eos's story is not without its share of heartbreak. According to myth, Eos had a romantic affair with Ares, the god of war, who also happened to be one of Aphrodite's lovers. When Aphrodite discovered this betrayal, she was furious. To punish Eos, Aphrodite cast a powerful curse upon her, a curse that would doom Eos to fall in love endlessly, never finding true satisfaction or peace. The curse left Eos constantly yearning for love, and she pursued both mortals and immortals alike. While her passion made her a symbol of desire and longing, it also brought her heartbreak and misfortune. Among her many lovers, one mortal captured her heart like no other, Tithonus, a handsome prince of Troy. Eos was so enamored with Tithonus that she wanted to be with him forever. Being an immortal goddess, she knew their love could not last unless she did something to extend his life. Eos pleaded with Zeus, the king of the gods, to grant Tithonus the gift of immortality so they could remain together for all eternity. Zeus, moved by her devotion, granted her wish. However, in her excitement, Eos made a crucial mistake. She forgot to ask for eternal youth for Tithonus. At first, the couple's life together was blissful. Tithonus remained strong, healthy, and happy, basking in the love of the goddess of dawn. But as the years turned into centuries, Tithonus began to age. His hair turned gray, his body grew frail, and his strength faded. As a result, Tithonus aged endlessly, growing weaker and more frail until he could no longer move or speak. In some versions of the story, Eos, unable to bear his suffering, transforms Tithonus into a cicada, a creature that chirps endlessly in the summer heat. This transformation allowed him to retain a small part of his voice, singing eternally as a symbol of unending love and regret. Orion, a mighty hunter known for his incredible size, strength, and beauty, was one of the most celebrated figures in Greek mythology. His prowess in hunting and his striking appearance caught the attention of many, including the goddess of dawn, Eos. Some accounts suggest that Eos abducted him and took him to the farthest edges of the earth, a place where she could spend time with him undisturbed. She fell deeply in love with him, but as with many of Eos's relationships, their love was doomed from the start. Eos's affair with Orion did not sit well with the gods. The events that followed vary in different versions of the myth, but two primary accounts explain what led to Orion's tragic end. The first version involves Apollo, the god of the sun and Eos's fellow Olympian. Apollo grew jealous of Eos's affection for Orion. Perhaps he feared that Orion's growing fame would rival the gods, or he simply disapproved of their relationship. Whatever the reason, Apollo decided to intervene. The second version focuses on Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. In this tale, Orion, filled with hubris, boasted that he could hunt and kill every animal on Earth. This arrogance deeply offended Artemis, who was the protector of wildlife. Her anger at Orion's claim led her to take action against him. One of the most famous versions of Orion's death combines both Apollo's jealousy and Artemis's wrath. While Orion was swimming in the ocean, Apollo pointed to a distant figure in the water and challenged Artemis to hit it with her bow, claiming that her aim wasn't as perfect as she thought. Unaware that the figure was Orion, Artemis accepted the challenge. She took aim and shot him with a fatal arrow. When Artemis realized she had killed Orion, she was overcome with grief. To honor him, she placed his image among the stars, creating the Orion constellation where his memory would live on for eternity. Eos, heartbroken by the loss of Orion, mourned his death deeply. Her tears were said to contribute to the morning dew, a quiet symbol of her eternal sorrow. Cephalus, a mortal prince of Athens, was renowned for his unmatched beauty and hunting skills. He was deeply devoted to his wife Procris, whom he loved dearly. But his life took a dramatic turn when he caught the eye of Eos. One morning, while Cephalus was out hunting, Eos saw him in the early light of dawn. Struck by his beauty, she became enamored and abducted him, carrying him off to live with her in the heavens. Despite Eos's divine beauty and allure, Cephalus remained steadfast in his love for Procris. Eos, frustrated by his loyalty, eventually allowed him to return to Earth. However, she planted a dangerous seed of doubt in Cephalus's heart. Before letting him go, Eos questioned Procris's fidelity, suggesting that no mortal woman could truly be faithful. When Cephalus reunited with Procris, their love was initially rekindled, but the doubts sown by Eos began to grow in Cephalus's mind. He became suspicious of Procris, believing she might be unfaithful. To test her loyalty, Cephalus disguised himself and approached Procris, pretending to be another man. In this guise, he offered her gifts and professed his love. Procris, confused and tempted by the stranger's persistence, hesitated, and this hesitation convinced Cephalus that she was unfaithful. Heartbroken, Procris fled into exile, unable to bear Cephalus's accusations. After some time, the couple reconciled. Procris returned to Cephalus, bringing with her gifts from the gods, a magical spear that never missed its target and a hound, laelaps that could catch any prey. The two tried to rebuild their lives and rekindle their love, but the shadow of mistrust still lingered. One day, Cephalus was out hunting with his magical spear. As he rested, he called out to the breeze, saying, "Come, sweet Aura." Some versions of the myth suggest that Aura referred to the cool air, while others interpret it as a poetic name for Eos, who still longed for Cephalus. Procris, hiding nearby, overheard him, and misunderstanding his words, thought he was calling out to another lover. Heartbroken and overcome with jealousy, she emerged from her hiding place. Startled by the rustling sound, Cephalus mistook her for a wild animal and hurled his magical spear, striking and killing her. As Procris lay dying, she forgave Cephalus and reassured him of her love. Her death left Cephalus consumed with guilt and grief, a tragic end to their love story. While Eos is not directly involved in the tragic ending of Cephalus and Procris, her actions at the start of the tale, her abduction of Cephalus and the doubt she planted set the stage for their ultimate downfall. Despite her personal tragedies, Eos remains a powerful symbol of hope and renewal. Her light has inspired cultures far beyond Greece. In Roman mythology, she is known as Aurora, the bringer of dawn, and in Hindu mythology, she has a counterpart in Ushas, who also personifies the morning light.